This video alone had 2.3 million views. I saw it on another site where it had over 33 million views. Just want to break it down. It's only a minute. I'm going to let it play all the way through and then go into why this is utter crap. So let's take a look at this minute clip.
This police officer was making a normal traffic stop, but while he got to the car window, he realized his wife of 10 years was in the car with another man and was cheating on him. So he did this.
You understand why I put you over today? Well, this is interesting. License and registration. What's going on? That all looks up today. I think I smell some paraphernalia. Why don't I have you both step out of the vehicle for me real quick? Please keep your hands where I can see them. You too, ma'am. You doing anything out here that you shouldn't be doing? Follow my finger. Okay. Do you know this woman? How do you know this woman? Why are you asking about it? The only issue is that's my wife. Yeah, you are pardoned. I will pardon you. Grab her stuff out of the car, and you can actually. You have a good one, sir.
Can you really just?
There's nothing for you to say. Stay here. You should call your mom and have her get the rest of the things from my place today. Okay.
Do y'all think the officer was in the right? Leave a like and follow to never get cheated on.
All right, stopping it there. Don't believe everything that you see on an internet. This, to me, when I was going through the comments, this is why I wanted just to post this little review of this video. I'd say 90% of the people that actually watched this and commented on there were like, good for the officer, serves her right, hate cheating women, all sorts of other crap. 90% believe that this is a legit stop. Just watch it again if you can. Look how they have the vehicle positioned in the camera. You can tell obviously this is being used with either a phone or a different type of camera. That's not the type of timing you'd see on the upper right hand corner. Watch when he approaches the vehicle. You don't even see a reflection from, let's say, if he had all of his lights on onto the backside of their vehicle. As he approaches, supposedly he sees his wife in there. Again, BS. When he kind of leans forward, he says that, do you smell that? It smells like paraphernalia. What the hell does paraphernalia smell like? I mean, I know the residue and the narcotics, it's smoked out of paraphernalia, but you're not going to smell like paraphernalia. You're going to smell some other things. Also watch when he's walking up to the vehicle. He doesn't have a duty belt on. He doesn't have a gun on the right side of his hip, left side of his hip. It's just a total crap video. And then when he's checking to see if the guy's been drinking, watch when he does the finger test. The dude that he's got stopped or pulls out has his sunglasses on. How is any officer or deputy going to be able to see somebody's eyes if their sunglasses are on? It's totally staged. The only reason I wanted to bring it up was it is kind of comical, entertaining in a sense. I do believe sometimes it kind of brings a bad light, like, what are these officers doing and the power that they have to be able to just stop people or do this to his wife? It's obviously a made-up video. So hope you enjoyed this one just for the laugh of it. And I'm hoping after seeing this, you'll realize like everything you see is not true when you see it online. Next video we'll go into is going to be consensual, non-consensual stop. This one's a little bit more interesting to see if what you think if the deputy was in the right or if the suspect has a valid point on whether she should be going to jail or not. But appreciate the support. Let's get into video number 2. Video 2. Let's break down consensual, non-consensual stop. After the video's played, let's hear it in the comments of what you think. Was it consensual? Was it not consensual? Kind of curious. I believe that the deputy was clearly in the right, but I'd like to hear your thoughts of what you think. So let's get into it, and I will be breaking it down. Won't be talking as much, but as the video goes, I'll break it down of what they're seeing.
How are you? We lost? Oh, okay.
I stopped here to get some water for you.
Do you know these people?
No, I asked if I could get some water though. I said I could. I'm just running hot.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. It just ran hot when I got behind you.
No, it's been running hot. So I pulled over.
2 on it. 11:40 coming over here. Whiskey Mike, Whiskey Foxtrot.
So what he was saying there is certain departments use different language when they're talking on the radio. So these guys are leaning more towards military. You heard him say, I have Whiskey Mike and Whiskey Foxtrot and detained. So he's pretty much saying I have a white female and a white male detained. They're just using military talk to let dispatch know. So if you're hearing the military talk in there, that's just how they're using it, communicating with dispatch.
Okay. Why were you arrested? Why was you arrested? I don't know. Obviously, there's a reason for her to be detained, so. Here, let go of this. There's a reason y'all pulled in. I'm not dumb, okay? Do you understand why you're detained? See what was on the hood? No. There's a bag of meth. Where? Alright, I'll show you. Right there. What's up?
She touched something in the wheelbarrow. She said whenever we got out and we went to walk up here, she touched something. Shift to the right. Which I think it might be the meth that I found on the ground.
Probably.
But as soon as I got out and I walked around, she put it down over here somewhere. Oh, right here.
That was perfect. You saw her kneel down right there?
Yeah, she was kneeling down right here, but they saw her too. Look, right here.
Just want to stop this. Look at both of their vehicles, how they're currently parked. Their lights aren't on. They're facing in front of them. So obviously a reasonable person would not believe at that point that they're being detained or pulled over at that point. And he'll explain a little bit more to her as she starts completely going off and bumping her gums.
Hey, Morgan, the bag that you got out with that you stuck in the wheel that's full of meth is also.
Did you just plant that there?
No, we pulled it out of the wheel.
You just planted that there on me with the dope bag that you just dropped?
You know what's funny is someone else.
This is a consensual encounter.
This is called police brutality. Swear, sir. Let me tell you this. This is police brutality. You cannot pull up on people like this, like you and her are doing.
You're going back to prison. He don't know what we're talking about.
It's broken. Stop and get some gloves.
It's all on camera. It's all.
What's your traffic violation stop?
It was a consensual encounter.
Hey, no. What'd you pull up for?
What
was your reason to pull up?
I don't need a reason to pull
Yes,
up.
you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Well,
Look at me.
ask
Look
me
at me.
what. I don't
Hey,
need
court. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Everybody else might get booed up, but I know the law.
Okay, cool. We'll see how far it goes.
Right?
It's more. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Do you have anything on you? Anything inside you? Anything like that?
Yeah, actually, what it says here, you should see. Because I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know, both of y'all, this is going to be my fifth charge that I'm going to beat. That y'all planted. This is slander. This is police brutality.
11:40. Maybe change the signal 31 and touch me 99. That's quite a bit of dope there, dog. Hey, if it's in the car too,
I
can you explain it?
I didn't. I'm done.
Perfect.
I'm done. You tell me I will be part time.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You can roll. She got out and put it under the wheel when I pulled up. So
Anything else in the truck?
Well, I'm gonna tow the truck. I'm probably gonna tow the truck because we're getting close to traffic in amount. And okay, well, you were using your vehicle. She was using your vehicle to transport methamphetamine. And Colombia is a zero tolerance on drugs. I have zero tolerance on drugs. Yeah, I know that. And I told you, like I told you last time, if I caught you slipping, you're going.
I didn't know it was in there. I slipped off.
Okay. $14.4, 14.7.8. Another traffic section. Yeah. Hey, here you go. Magnetic box. Yep. It's got some residue, but it's okay.
That magnetic box, you will have people transporting narcotics use those. Um, what they'll do is they'll just load them their narcotics into the box, and then they'll a lot of times just stick them underneath the vehicle. And a lot of times it's hard to detect if you're not actually crawling up under there, and you would never know that it's actually there unless you had a canine that came and sniffed the vehicle and got an alert from it. So it does a good job on concealing narcotics, but a lot of people that traffic narcotics will use these.
Okay, well, the lockbox, the magnetic box that people always had their tracking amount of notes in, was right there at your feet. Okay.
I don't quite carry that for that.
Okay. There's meth residue in it.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
All that little piece of
That's
dirt.
not. I promise you, that's not meth residue.
Okay, I'm gonna swab it and find out.
Yes, sir.
There's also another bag of meth in your truck. So, what's up?
Isn't that people on the dash?
I don't know. I haven't got that far. Some cake. Hey, she's kicking on your car.
And I haven't even done anything wrong, and I can't breathe in this cop car.
Are you gonna
And
stop
y'all
yelling?
even have a bolo. You have no reason for even a traffic violation, and yet you come two cops deep. Y'all know how stupid y'all gonna look like in court? In court, do you know how stupid y'all look? I can't breathe.
We're already past.
I'm an innocent person right now.
Do you want me to roll the window
You got me in
down?
a hot box, putting dope on me.
There's more meth in the
You
car.
have a traffic violation.
There's more meth in the car.
I don't give a fuck what's in that car.
I think she really feels like yelling at the deputies are going to like get her set free. She's in the wrong. She knows she's going down, and she's just going to continue to bump her gums. It's kind of comical. At one point, it will kind of, I think, irritate the deputy a little bit, but I think it's funny.
You have a traffic violation to even be doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I just
You have no
practiced it at
ground
someone
to even,
came to
you have no ground to walk on right now.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Well, you'll learn the laws.
Listen to me. I know the fucking law.
Okay.
You have no ground to roll up on somebody and do what you just did.
If you don't stop yelling, you're gonna get additional. Okay.
This is where I was going to stop it. Just I can see he's getting a little frustrated. He's about to tell her, obviously, if she doesn't stop yelling, she's going to get additional charges, more than likely for disturbing. Police officers' peace cannot be disturbed. He did point to the neighbor. The neighbor would have to sign the complaint. And what he has on her right now, that's just nothing. And even if he did charge for it, more than likely that would be a part of the plea deal where that would go away. But you're never going to get that to stick.
Of this whole country world, I'm a human being, and you're treating me like I am some fucking criminal, and I don't do anything.
Are you gonna listen to me or no?
You're treating me.
You're gonna. You are doing something wrong right now. You look. You see this guy right here? You're causing a public disturbance.
You're just put me in a cop car and treat me like a criminal, and I didn't even do it
For meth.
You don't even have a traffic violation.
We have a trafficking amount of meth.
You have no traffic violation.
I don't need a traffic violation. Did I turn my lights on? Did I turn my lights on?
Did I have a reason to stop?
Did I stop you?
Sir. Sir.
Enjoy your day.
Sir.
Enjoy your day.
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me. Help me, please.
Did I stop you?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Who stopped you?
You're going to regret this because I know the law.
Okay, who stopped you?
I don't care what it is. You have to have a light up. You have to have a reason to be pulling me over, to be doing what y'all just did.
You voluntarily got out of the truck and
Just so you detained me for what reason?
because you dropped meth on the ground.
I didn't drop nothing on the ground. Where was your light at, buddy?
We don't need it.
Hey, where was your light? You do.
Yeah, I'll let you before we go. Yeah.
Be honest,
Well, she don't know it either. She said it's all yours. Listen to her.
it's not mine. I promise you that. Have I ever lied to you before?
Huh?
Have I?
You're on inmate release for sale, manufacture, deliver of drugs.
A long time ago. I've changed my license in there.
You haven't changed your life if you got her in the car. I promise you. And the people that you had with you last time.
I was just giving her a ride, man.
You were just giving them a ride too, and here we are. If I have much on him. Residue. Brittany, where was this one at? On her side?
I think this is where the male deputy is starting to put it all together. Could he find something if he really wanted to charge this male? Absolutely. He was the one driving. He knows exactly where they just came from, more than likely where they dropped off or picked up the narcotics. He could have charged. The man is being cooperative. He's got a big enough problem with her running her mouth and having to deal with her. I think he makes the right decision here by just kind of wiping his hands of him at the very end and letting him go and just dealing with the female. So I think it was the right call on just letting him go. He knows that he's involved, obviously, but on situations like this, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, and it would just be tough in court. I mean, he'll probably be able to get something on there, but it's just really not worth it. And honestly, when it comes to the dope game and stuff, it's cat and mouse. Sometimes you get the cheese, and sometimes you go home hungry, and you catch them on another day.
Pretty much everything was on her side. Except for that one. This was in
This was right there between the driver's seat, right there. That one.
I don't know. The only thing that's mine is that black box. That black box. That's not.
It is yours.
That is mine, but it's not, that's not residue.
I mean, there's something in it, but that was in the back.
That black box was that box.
That's the only thing I've ever seen them used for is
No. I just get little chargers and stuff like that.
I mean, I see them all the time.
Yeah, I believe that's not right. I put a charger and shit like that.
So you had no idea none of this was in your hair?
No idea. Not a
How do you know her? Because I've been watching her, and she's been wheeling and dealing.
Just been
For
friends
weeks
for
now.
a long time, and kind of used to date. Back in the day, we'll talk.
How'd she get in touch with you today?
She called me.
Said what?
She was getting kicked out of her house, and she needed a ride.
Where,
Timeout somewhere.
so did you ever actually stop anywhere over here?
Yeah. But
She,
the girl went home.
the girl went home?
Yeah, some chick, I don't know her name.
Where at over there? Can you describe it to me?
Down at the left in that little part.
All the way down? Where at? Like, there's 4 different roads back there.
It's like the one. I think it's the second road when you go in there. Second or third.
Do you turn on to the right or to the
Touch
left?
left.
to the left.
I mean,
And then where from there?
it's one of the trailers. It's one of the trailers out here.
He knows exactly where it's at. He's walking a fine line of not playing that snitch role and trying to get the hell out of being arrested. He obviously doesn't want to go to jail and be any part of this female anymore. Piece of ass he was probably going to get is not there anymore because she's going to prison, and he just wants to get out at this point.
I'm not lying to you, man. I've been doing good. I had no idea.
I mean, I don't think you're a complete innocent party in this, but I'm trying to help you out too because I mean, obviously it was all pretty much on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a good suit daddy.
Hey, Morgan.
No, sir. You have no ground to do this to me.
Okay.
I don't give you a hard time. I ain't in your hair. I don't do nothing to you. I ain't worried about what you do. I don't got no time for this bullshit. This is
Do
crazy.
you want me to show you what I found though?
I don't give a fuck what you found.
That's my job though. That's my job to get
Your
dope
job
off the
is to
street.
do is to be justice. Your job is to find people who are doing wrong, not to pull apart people who are sick.
So you're saying
Hot truck.
you're saying a
And
trafficking?
plant dope on somebody because you do dope. Because you do dope or you use it against people. You're either doing one or the other. Because I know that for a fact. I have 3 other different people. I have you on camera, bro. You hear me?
Everything's on camera. So
No, it's not. See, that part wasn't. You might want to pick and choose because your lights wasn't on when you pulled up in here.
it doesn't matter.
Yes, the fuck it does. You look at me. Yes, it does.
Do you want to tell me?
If you had a traffic violation and a reason to pull up here,
I mean, the
No.
tent is illegal. Do you want me to turn my lights on for you?
No, your reason.
Here, hold on. I'll go turn my lights on for you. Make you feel better.
In court, you're gonna look like a fucking idiot. And you're gonna lose your job. Because this isn't the first time. You have no traffic violation even. Pull me over and you detain me.
I can stop
and plant
I can
dope on
stop
me.
to talk to anybody I want to.
No, you can't.
Yes.
No, the
You
fuck
can stop to talk to me anytime you want
talk
to.
to somebody, but you don't plant dope on them and detain them. That's what you just did.
I didn't even detain you. Who detained you?
This is police
Who
brutality.
detained you?
You are detaining me. You are talking to me. She is talking to me. Both of y'all are both equally responsible.
So
You have no traffic
she
violation?
watched you.
You're also on a private road here, buddy.
She watched you.
I don't give a fuck what she asked. She watch anything. She didn't watch a fucking thing because y'all are full of shit. I cannot wait till listen.
You have a you have a traffic control. So.
I don't have a fucking thing. You're gonna have a problem.
Okay. She don't want her to say that.
I haven't went back. I just tested it for you.
Which one? Oh, perfect. All right, we'll get her back. Here. Yeah, I'll let you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably just gonna cut you loose.
Here, cut here.
Give you what?
Cut here. Cut mine, then I'm just gonna see if she'll see your name and number.
Or would she?
I don't know if I'm gonna ask.
See if she'll be willing to write a statement. But hey, if just so you know, I don't have to have a reason to come talk to you. Like I just simply pulled up here to have a personal conversation with you. It's called a citizen contact. That's why I didn't turn my lights on. That's why I didn't block y'all in. Okay, so that's what she's screaming. But it's not gonna work. I mean, at the end of the day, she's the one that got out. I didn't stop y'all. I didn't say, hey, stop. Y'all both got out. She dropped dope on the ground, and the other deputy watched her walk to the wheel well and kneel down. And right where she kneeled down at, there was a Crown Royal bag full of dope. So slam dunk all day long, and then they all witnessed it too. So
I'm gonna let go.
probably. But you need to let this be a wake up call.
Oh yeah.
I have enough to tow your truck all day. I mean, you were transporting a trafficking amount of dope.
I didn't know it though.
Well,
I'm finally on my feet doing good.
I appreciate you being cool, man. That goes a long way with me. put nothing in my car, right? You don't have nothing in your drawers.
No.
So we'll stop the video right there. Consensual, they call it citizen. Uh, as I was saying before, if you looked at the vehicles, how they were positioned, there was no lights, no sirens on. And it is absolutely true. Police officers can go up and talk to anybody, and anybody can tell the police officers to pound sand if they want, or they can be polite. Um, Female obviously panics and drops her dope or tries to hide her dope. Obviously, one of the neighbors across the street sees her put it under the wheel well there. So she's absolutely screwed. Again, everything that he did, and he's saying everything correct. If you disagree with me, politely, let me hear in the comment, and we can have a friendly discussion back and forth. But on another note of that, when it comes to the consensual or citizens, um, do I think that he is very familiar with this female? Absolutely. Do I think that he probably knows about her drug activities? Yes. Did he catch a break that day that she was probably just tweaking and panicked and hopped out when he's out of his vehicle, walking towards their vehicle? She absolutely panicked. She's probably high as a kite, as you can see how she's acting. But he had every right to do what he was doing, and she just freaked out and she got caught because of it. I do believe that's obviously that area where they're rolling into is probably a known drug area or dope house, and he just caught a break and was going to park. He was probably going to try to park that trailer park area there and see if initially if he could find out where they were going. They just happened to be coming out, and if you heard at the very beginning of the video, he's saying my vehicle's running hot, like it just broke down right there. Which again it's a lie, but he goes free, she goes to jail. Consensual, non-consensual. Again, the non-consensual is just like no, I don't want to talk to you at all. The general public can come and talk to law enforcement anytime, and law enforcement can come and talk to you. He didn't detain him or anything and told him halt, stop. He didn't say any of that. He was just having a conversation with him until the female deputy obviously observed a little bag of meth before they found the big bag and the wheel well. So hope you enjoyed this one. Again, comment, like, and subscribe if you're liking this. Again, I truly appreciate all the comments I'm getting. Some people said I talked too much on the last one. I tried to switch it up just a little bit. But there was some nasty comments in there too. I'm just trying to share it from a retired law enforcement point of view. I'm not here to bag on one side or the other. I'm just here to try to provide some information. If I'm good with constructive criticism, but if you're going to nail something just because you hate law enforcement, please just don't even bother. But all the rest of you, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Hopefully you like the first video as well, and we will see you on the next one we do.